What is going up, everybody? I said it again. Said up instead of going on. We're off to a great start, guys.
It's our
What is
new
going on,
intro.
everybody?
New intro. What
Yep,
is
that
going up
that's
every time?
that's gonna be the new one. What is going up? Badger got it through my head. What is going on, everybody? My name is Dustin. As always, along with me is my co-host and co-founder of Stable Connection, Trey.
What's up? What is going up, Dustin?
What is going up? Um, we are 5 days out from Elimination Chamber. What do you think about all those matches?
So, admittedly, I only saw a few of them because, like I said on the last episode, I was at a party. But I did see part of the women's chamber. I saw the mixed tag, and I saw part of the men's chamber. And from what I saw, it was all great.
I'll be honest with
Honestly.
you. I feel like the women's chamber blew the men's chamber out of the water.
See, I didn't see the whole thing out of either one, but from
It
what I
was
saw, it was pretty good.
they let it they let you like have hope that
Okay.
that maybe Liv's gonna win, maybe Carmella's gonna win, maybe Asuka's gonna win. Like every one of those females could have won
Yeah.
that match, and it was honestly great. That spot where Liv jumped off the pod, it was
Mm-hmm.
great. I loved it. She did last year too, so I mean, if she keeps that going every year, maybe that could be her elimination chamber thing. But um, it's a lot better than getting slammed into pods like she did a couple years ago.
They've got to be pulling the with Liv. They have to be doing. She has to get the belt again, right?
I would think so, but at the same time, I just don't know.
Like they have to be going somewhere with this because they keep putting her like she won by I guess a fluke kind of, not really because it was Money in the Bank, but still. And then they keep putting her like almost there, like you think she's about to win and then she doesn't. Like they have to be building her up to win it eventually, right?
I feel like if she wins it, it's gonna be against Asuka because
See, I don't.
I think Asuka's gonna dethrone
Oh,
Bianca
100%.
at WrestleMania.
100% Oscar's winning it at Mania. I'd be
But I
very shocked if not.
either that or Liv is gonna go to SmackDown
Maybe.
with the draft. But
Maybe.
the women's chamber was really like amazing match. I loved every minute of it. They kept Natalia strong through most of it.
Yeah.
Uh, Raquel was a monster as always, and then Liv, um, Carmella, and Asuka as the final three was just great.
Yeah, I like the way they. I'm not surprised, but I also like the way that they eliminated Liv by making her pass out. But didn't she
Yep.
smile like right before she passed out?
Yes, she did. She was smiling right before she passed
I was
out.
I couldn't remember if it was a few minutes before, or I guess minutes. It feels like it was minutes long. It was probably seconds, but
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was earlier in the double submission or if it was right before. But I did see that she smiled.
So I said this last week when we were doing our predictions, and I'm gonna say it again. If they don't give Montez Ford a push after Elimination Chamber, something's wrong. Like the man sold everything. He was all over the place. It's like Triple H said. The man was the MVP.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter who won that match.
He's so stupidly athletic too. It's
He is.
kind of annoying. Like, why is somebody that athletic?
And to be married to one of the most athletic women in the women's division too.
They're kids, man.
Yeah.
I say those poor kids, but that's nothing to be poor or upset about. I'm upset that I'm not their kid.
I say after WrestleMania, put Montez Ford in the United States title picture.
Yeah, that's fair. Or Intercontinental.
With the two people that I think's going against each other at WrestleMania, I don't think there's. Yeah. I don't think there would be any way that Montez could dethrone one of those.
I feel like IC title doesn't really fit him either way.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. He's a former Marine. He needs
Oh,
the
that's
United States
true.
title.
That is very true. I didn't even think about that. I was just saying because the IC is usually like the workhorse title, which he is a workhorse, but it's just not. It's I don't know. It just feels different or wrong. Imagining him with the IC, like the US fits him for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, that Roman and Sammy match, man.
See, I saw clips of that. I didn't actually watch that. I saw
Dude, I
like the
was
last 2 minutes of it, and I saw clips of it.
at the end. I was out of my chair,
Okay.
screaming.
Okay.
Like every time the ref got knocked down, I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, it was honestly a great spot, like, for everything. There was a few times where you thought Sammy was gonna win it.
Okay.
Um, like Sammy hit a haluva kick twice.
Yeah, I saw that, or I think I heard that KO like stunned Roman, and then he ended up in the corner and hit two haluva kicks or something like that. It was
That was
some
after the
like,
match had already
oh,
ended.
okay.
Yeah,
Let's say it was some like, I don't say finisher fest, but back to back
and
haluva
then
kicks and all that to.
Jay came out and like stopped Roman from hitting Sammy with a chair,
Okay.
and Jay grabbed the chair and acted like he was gonna hit Sammy, and then he turned around like towards Roman, and then Sammy ran at Roman, and Roman dodged it, and he hit Jay. So we didn't get to see the fallout from that.
Yeah, I did hear that he hit Jay with the spear because Roman dodged it.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's very.
But
It's so many folds to this.
no,
My question
I,
is, does it end at Mania whenever Cody takes the belt, or do they keep going past Mania with the story and just make the belt be another reason that the bloodline is falling apart?
I feel like at Mania, the Bloodline story's over. I feel like Roman's gonna take a break after Mania.
That's fair. Deservedly so as well.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be champion for over like 947 days or something like that.
Somebody was
Definitely,
saying,
definitely deserves a break.
somebody was saying, what if he doesn't lose the belt at Mania and goes to 1,000 days?
I saw that too, but
Yeah,
then
it just ruins the moment, honestly.
that and who else would he face besides
Well,
Cody again?
they were saying shenanigans to like no
Uh,
contest or whatever.
Dude, there would be a riot if the
Yeah,
main event of WrestleMania ended in a DQ finish or something like that.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they were saying it'd be a no contest, or somebody would come out and screw Cody, and Cody's like, no, like you didn't beat me, so and so, mess me or something similar to where if he won, he didn't win clean. And
Now,
then after the 1,000 day mark, like what if the next pay per view after Mania is that's when they rematch? But I
I
think
could
if you don't win at
see
Mania, it's dumb.
Cody not necessarily getting screwed over, but like when they sign the contract, Cody just signs it, and then when he pins Roman at WrestleMania, Paul Heyman's like, "Oh no, you don't get both titles. This was only for one title," and that continues his Universal title reign, which is the one that's over 900 days.
I feel like if they did that, they would have to advertise it as not like the combined or whatever, like the undisputed, like universal heavyweight or whatever the
Yeah.
technical title is. They'd have to advertise it as a universal match, unless he said. The only way that would work is if he said that right after he signed it. Like he signs it and then Paul Heyman picks it up and is like, "Gotcha."
Yeah, I mean they could do that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see how they're going to split the titles, but I think it literally will be, oh, hey, we have a draft. This brand doesn't have a belt. Now it does. Here's the new belts.
I still hope it ends with Cody throwing the Universal title in the trash. That would be amazing. It'd be like make my year.
There's so many ways they could do the I guess the split. But I'm sure it will literally be, hey, this brand doesn't. The same way they introduced the Universal, they're just like, hey, this brand doesn't have a champ. Here's a belt. You're the champ now. Congrats.
Pretty much. Going back to Elimination Chamber, I mean, Seth Rollins was a pretty prominent star in that match as well.
Dude, his
But
gear was so clean.
it was
Something
his
about
and
Seth
Gargano's.
and white gear is just
I saw him come out in
A1.
white. I was like, he has white gear
Oh,
again.
it's so good. I don't know what it is, but him and whatever he decides to do with white gear is just
Yes.
phenomenal.
Between him and Johnny Gargano, they have the best gear in
Oh, 100%.
wrestling.
100%. I don't really think of anybody else. I mean, Ray. Ray always has pretty good gear.
He has good WrestleMania gear.
I don't know. See, the thing with Ray, he's never worn the same gear twice. Fun fact.
Oh, really?
He, according to him, I don't know. Like, I've never obviously gone to fact check that, but according to him, he has never worn the same gear for 2 different matches.
Well, it's kind of like Enzo. When Enzo was in WWE, he never wore the same pair of shoes twice.
Yeah, Ethan Page doesn't wear the same shirt more than once, and so like if he was doing a Chris Van Fleet interview, and it was video as well, and he said during the interview that the shirt that he was wearing he will never wear on camera again because he will wear it for an interview. So, but yeah, I know, like I said, according to Ray, he's never worn the same gear more than once, or wrestled in it at least. I don't know about, like, he has that Louis Vuitton mask that he wears all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like that doesn't count because that's just a mask.
Honestly, I think one of my favorite gear of Seth Rollins is his Avenger gear.
The Thanos one?
No, the in-game gear.
I'm gonna have to look that one back up. But
Yeah,
because I remember the Thanos one. His white one. Everyone talks about his SummerSlam one, obviously. The white and gold.
this is a good picture of it right here. I'm sending you right now. But yeah, that's probably my favorite, just because like he wore it as in-game came out, like after it, so he didn't spoil nothing for anybody.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that was in game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the suits that they wore when they went back in time.
Yeah. See, I've never seen Marvel outside of the last Spider-Man that just came out, and
yeah,
obviously every other Spider-Man, if that counts. I've never seen anything MCU. So, but yeah, no, that was good. He had one that was, I want to say, Bears inspired.
Yeah, he wore Chicago Bears. He's worn. I don't know if he's worn Chicago Brown or no, that's Cleveland Browns. Never mind. I'm stupid. But speaking of Shield members, that Moxley segment.
I honestly,
we're gonna call it that Moxley segment. His 100th win in AEW.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was his 100th win. He was the first first wrestler to hit 100 wins in AEW.
Interesting.
And it was a bloody mess. Uno actually posted a picture on Twitter.
Man, Moxley and bleeding. I did see that. It's. I don't understand why they keep letting him do it or making him do it. I really don't. It's to the
gets
point
old after
where,
a while.
Yeah, like it's to the point where it's annoying.
And that cameraman, but the last time he bled, got him blading so hard.
Dude, I just like the Cody and Dustin Rhodes match, blood there, cool.
Yeah.
But it's to the point where every time Mox and every time Dustin wrestles, one of the they're gonna bleed, and it's just like, yes, it's cool. We can bleed, or they can bleed, like they can show it, yay. But like, why are they doing it every match?
I tell you what, the Tay Mello and Anna Jay match that they did against Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, where they were bleeding profusely.
See, if
that was badass.
Yeah, if it's a storyline like that, it makes sense. You know, they've been at each other's throats for God, what, over a year now, if not
Yeah.
close to it. Like that, it makes sense. But when it's just a random, when it's Evil Uno, which okay, so admittedly, the Evil Uno and the John Moxley match, it would have been better if he didn't do it all the time.
Yeah.
Like that was so heated, and Uno stepping up and basically telling Heyman to f off
Yeah.
because he's defending him, and then it was just real heated. Like okay, cool, it makes sense. But it would have been better if he didn't bleed. What, 2 weeks ago, a week ago? Like
Yeah.
it's dumb at this point. But he bleeds him and Dustin every time they wrestle. It seems like they're bleeding, and it's nothing like crazy. Like if it was the Texas Death Match, him and Hangman, I mean he'll bleed there too, but that
Yeah.
one would make sense because it fits the storyline with Ty and Britt and all them. It made sense because it was at that point. But
Yeah.
him against Uno or God, didn't MJF and the Takeshita, however you say it, didn't they bleed in that match too?
I'm not sure,
I
but
feel
I know
I'm pretty sure Takeshita bled, and
Chris
it's
Jericho
like
is another one.
I feel like Jericho doesn't bleed all that often. At
He
least,
bleeds in every high profile match.
well, yeah, but it's not every match. I'd rather them bleed in every high profile match than every match.
True.
I mean, it's still overdue, or not overdue, but overdone. So that gets kind of annoying, but it's not enough to where I've noticed it standing out a lot. Whereas Moxley, it's what, out of the last 3 Dynamites or 4 Dynamites, he's bled twice.
Yeah.
Like, why? I don't get it. Somebody said, I did see on Twitter, somebody said that his forehead's gonna look like Abdullah the Butcher's.
Yes. I saw that.
And it's like, it's true though. Like, why would you willingly do that? I don't know. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he thinks it adds something. I don't know. I'd be very curious for somebody to ask him that at a press conference, just to see his reaction and reply.
Going back to the other side of the fence, how excited are you for 2K23?
So the more I see it, the more I see about it, I should say, the more excited I am.
Same. I'm super excited to play war games.
Yeah, I'm always kind of iffy, especially with sports games, because they release yearly, and a lot of times it's even more so with like Madden and MLB and NBA 2K. Basically, the only thing that changes is the rosters. But I'm very excited with the WWE 2K. They're actually adding stuff in and not just reskinning stuff and
Yeah.
not.
I
I mean,
will
they're
say,
adding in old features, but it's old features that people actually want. Like advanced entrances are back, from what I saw.
oh, dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's pretty lame with the basic ones.
Now, if they would add custom music, I
Didn't
would be
didn't one of the old
complete.
games like that? One of the old SVR games?
All the old SVR games
I was
had
about to say, I feel
custom
like I
music.
remember that, but I was too young to understand how to do it, so I never got around to it.
Uh, but yeah, man, I'm super stoked. I just pre-ordered it yesterday.
I think it's cool as hell that Woods and Breeze are playable GMs in my GM mode.
Yes.
Like that's the cool. I say guarantee, but I feel like they're. Of course, everybody was wanting it back, but I feel like them doing their GM mode and 2K seeing like how popular it really is. I feel like that's one
Mm-hmm.
of the main reasons they brought it back. So for
Yeah.
them to give them the props and like, hey, you're bringing attention to us, and you're the reason for this game mode coming back. Like, here, you
Yeah.
can be played. And I'm also mad excited that Breeze is back in the game.
He wasn't. I thought he was in 22.
Nope,
He wasn't.
it was not.
I could have swore he was.
Nope, I think he was in because they didn't have 21, so he was in 20 and not in 22. He's technically in 23 under a Legends deal now, because he's not
Yeah,
with
I
the
knew
company. But at this point, the only reason they're not bringing him back has to be because he doesn't want to wrestle.
He wasn't 22.
Was he?
Yeah, because he was with Breezango in NXT at the time
Interesting.
before they got released.
I could have sworn he wasn't.
I knew I wasn't tripping. I was like, no, there's no way
Listen,
he isn't.
I did not play 2K or 22 that much, to be completely honest. But yeah, no. I'm very excited that he's in the game and they're giving him at least something, because the fact that they were, and it was under Vince and now it's under Triple H, so that's part of the reason why, like, Triple H understands. But now that they're
Now, if only they would let them stream with Adam Cole and Cesaro.
they do.
They do on Up Up Down Down.
Not Up Up Down Down. They have their own the party channel now. It's basically Breeze and Spears.
Mm.
Their thing is called Sweets Live. They had a YouTube channel under Sweets Live, and it's now been changed to the party's YouTube channel. There's like 4 episodes, I think.
Oh.
But every time they play Uno, they go live, everybody except for Woods. And then they post it to the Departy's YouTube channel. They don't do it on Up Up Down Down, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, like, it doesn't really matter because everybody that knows. I think they know where to find it. So, speaking of, or I guess rotating back, do we want to talk about the the predictions for Elimination Chamber?
Go ahead.
So, we all missed on our X Factors because apparently we suck at guessing the orders of who's coming in. So Women's Chamber, we all guessed Asuka. That was kind of obvious, I feel like. Y'all both, so we all got a point there. Y'all both said Carmella as the X Factor. She came in, there's 4 pods, so she came in 3rd, right?
Yeah, she came in second to last.
Yeah, so y'all were close.
I was so fucking mad.
I'm dumb, and for whatever reason thought Natalya would come out last instead of first. My reasoning was inverted, as in I thought she'd come out last because she's a heel and she's a veteran, but that's the reason she came out first. I don't know why my brain processed that the way it did. Yeah, I don't know. It made sense in my head, but then when she came out first, I was like, oh, duh. So,
she's the Iron Woman.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, she's a veteran to help put the match together. I don't know why I thought she would do that coming in last, but that was my reasoning. So, my reasoning was correct, but my positioning was wrong. So, the men's chamber, we all had Theory winning, which, once again, I feel like it was kind of obvious. Jacob had Seth Rollins as his X Factor. Which one of them started? Who started the match? Because I remember we in the group chat and y'all were like, oh my god, like, my X Factor's already busted.
Forgot.
But yeah, Jacob had Seth Rollins, you had Damian Priest, which didn't he also come in second to last?
Yes.
I feel like so you missed both of your X Factors by 1, maybe 2 spots max. And I had Theory, and I'm still kind of upset that he didn't come in last because I thought that was a surefire pick. But apparently, what we've gathered out of this is we absolutely suck at guessing the orders of the way people are coming out of chambers.
Gargano and Rollins began the match.
Okay, so yeah, Jacob wasn't even close on his.
Pre-center 4th.
So second pod.
I was 2 off on him.
Yeah, so
and
you were the closest of everybody.
Reed came out last.
Which honestly surprised
he came out
me.
5th. He came out 5th.
Oh, okay.
Montez entered last.
That's the one that surprised me.
Yeah,
I definitely thought they'd give him longer to go to show out more, but
I did get my tiebreaker right though.
listen, your tiebreaker doesn't matter because you didn't tie, sir. Honestly, the Judgment Day and what do they call the Great Couple? I think it's dumb,
Hmm.
but whatever. The finish of that match surprised the hell out of me.
Dude, I popped Beth Speared Ripley.
It honestly, I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Yeah, it was great. Such a good finish. It's what I wanted to happen. I just didn't think it was gonna happen.
My question is because I only saw the last, I think, 5 minutes of that match, so I don't
Hmm.
entirely know what happened. What I saw, I loved. I thought it was a great last 5 minutes, so a great finish. Did anything happen to progress that storyline, or is it kind of done?
Well, they kind of progressed it on Monday.
Oh, okay, I didn't even
Uh,
know that.
so after Theory and Edge's match
Okay,
on Raw, uh, well, Finn Balor interfered
I
and
did see that.
distracted
I did see
Edge,
that. I forgot about that.
and then Theory was able to capitalize, pin him, whatever. Uh, and after the match, Theory or Balor just ran in and started beating him up. So they're gonna be going against each other at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's kind of where I thought that would end anyway. But my question is,
Do we see the Demon at WrestleMania? A Judgment Day Demon?
I don't know, cause that's such a face gimmick, and but because it gets such a good pop. But we've been wanting to see the WrestleMania version of the Demon for how long now?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten a
We
WrestleMania
have
Demon.
not. We have not. Um, I don't know. Like, where do you go with this now? Because you can't do anything mixed because Rhea has her title match. It has to be,
Dominic's going against Ray.
yeah. So Priest, what does Priest do?
Priest is probably going to be in the Battle Royal.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's there, he has nothing, so it's got to be Finn and Edge, unless they find another partner for Edge and do a tag team. Maybe, but who would you?
He wouldn't be able to get another partner for Edge, more than likely.
The only
Unless
way,
Orton comes back.
yeah, they wouldn't. If they
But
bring,
I don't.
yeah, I don't
Orton's
know.
not on track to come back until after WrestleMania.
Yeah, the only way, see, but even then, the only way you can do anything is Dominic and uh, Finn
Finn versus
against
Ray
Edge,
and
and
Edge.
yeah, but then at that point, just have two singles matches because I feel like that's
Yeah.
better.
I'm,
But like, who do you have win that? You have to have Judgment Day win that, right? Or not Judgment Day, but Finn specifically.
I think so because Edge doesn't really need the win.
Yeah, and that's them him
Edge
putting
could
over the
lose.
younger people.
Edge could lose at WrestleMania, and then go fight Cody Rhodes for the WWE title the next day.
Yeah, except that's face on face. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, Finn has to win that, right?
I would think so.
But I don't know. I'm interested. I'm very interested. But like I said, I figured that would be ending at Mania, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I'm interested to see. And if they bring back the Demon, I'm gonna cry. I will literally cry. Maybe not, but I will be very close.
Good pop.
I would very much so. But so I saw something on Twitter right before we started.
Okay.
It's nothing like, I guess, super relevant because it's not a big name, but it's a big enough name that I feel like, and it's a thing that doesn't happen very often. But Lince Dorado announced that this will be his last year with his mask on.
Oh, really?
Yes, he said he's been contemplating it for a lot recently, specifically the last 5 years. Um, I just feel like it's not common that a luchador announces that he's gonna be done with his mask.
I don't think he's ever like been pictured without his mask.
Yeah, not that I know of, but I don't, I guess, keep up with him. And I feel like he's not a big enough name to, like Ray, when they see him in the airport without a mask on, people are like, oh my god, that's Ray. you know,
Yeah.
especially because of his tattoos. But Lindsay, I feel
Yeah.
like he could walk around unmasked and people wouldn't really know.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, he even said, "Do I kind of rescind the mask and just say, this is me now, or does he lose it?" So that's
Does he pull
definitely
a what was the guy in the Dark Order that took his mask off and threw it at -1?
oh, Preston Vance.
Yeah, Preston Vance just take it off and throw it down.
Yeah, see, I'm very intrigued now. Now it's definitely gonna make me keep up with them, just
Or like
because I want to
Santos
see how.
Escobar when he
Yeah,
turned heel.
yeah. See, I'm
He said,
intrigued
"I'm
now.
no longer whatever his name was. I'm now Santos Escobar."
Did you see the God, it was SmackDown a few weeks ago? Whenever
Where they
Santos and
traded masks.
well, that too, but Santos and Killer Cross, or sorry,
Oh
Karrion
yeah,
Cross.
they were like,
Santos
"This
was
isn't Lucha no more."
his beating down right. He's like, I got this, I'm Lucha. He's like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm Lucha too, I got this. Like, I thought it was a
yeah.
nice little Lucha Underground throwback. Speaking of Lucha Underground, I
Okay.
was thinking about it the other day. Just random thoughts at work.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think WWE could replicate Lucha Underground?
I feel like they already tried with Raw Underground.
But that's different though, because that was more Fight Club than it
Yeah.
was Lucha Underground. I like I almost want to say don't even give it the WWE banner, but have it WWE wrestlers. Like if they didn't label it, I don't know, WWE Underground or something. Because I feel like
Mm.
with how cinematic Lucha Underground was, I feel like if they didn't brand it as WWE whatever, like there was no
Mm-hmm.
WWE branding or logo on it, I feel like they could replicate it. Like obviously you would
Yeah.
know it's WWE because they would be the same wrestlers. But even
Give Ricochet
still,
his Prince Puma mask.
yeah, but even still you could do it as like NXT people, that aren't on NXT or NXT level up,
Yeah.
or kind of a mixture of all the brands, or somebody that needs something new. Put them on, WWE Underground, and
I'd definitely be intrigued.
exactly, like I feel like if anybody were to do it other than Lucha Underground themselves, I feel like the only way it would work would be WWE.
Well, let's leave it up to
Yeah.
our listeners. If you would like to see WWE replicate a Lucha Underground type of show, let us know in the comments, um, the questionnaire, everything else. Um, but I have something for you.
I'm scared because I specifically didn't ask for any kind of hint or anything because I wanted to, I guess, go in raw for lack of a better way to put it. Um,
how how well? I want to test your knowledge. How
okay.
well is your knowledge on wrestlers' real names?
Ooh, I wouldn't say it's terrible. I don't think it's something I'm gonna be as good at as any of the other games we've played, but I don't think it's
I
terrible.
got this idea from
Stash Club.
no, it was
Oh,
Straight Shoot with
okay,
Santee and the other
okay.
guy. If you haven't watched Straight Shoot or listened to their podcast, go listen to their podcast as well. They're great guys. Um,
I saw Stash Club do it, and I was gonna actually. I'm pretty sure I saved the video, and I was gonna do it to you in like next episode or in a few episodes
oh,
whenever we were doing games. So that's funny.
so there are some easy ones in here
Okay.
that you're probably gonna know.
Okay.
So we are gonna play Guess the Wrestler by their real name. All right, first one. Like I said, starting off easy for you.
Okay.
Colby Lopez.
Seth Rollins.
Okay. Rami Sabai.
Is that Ali?
No. I'll give you one more guess.
Give me a company, because I don't even know.
It's WWE.
Okay. Dang.
You want some companies he's worked for?
Sure. I'm assuming it's a bigger name.
WWE and Ring of Honor are his two biggest ones.
That's not all I was thinking then. Dang. I really don't know. Rami, right?
Rami, and then Sabai is Sebei.
Is it Sami Zayn?
It is.
Okay. Because I know he's a Muslim?
Syrian.
Okay. I say it's one of the two. It's something, I guess, Middle Eastern.
Randy Poffo.
I don't know that one at all. Spell it for me.
Randy.
Okay, wait. Oh God, I don't know. Like at all. I don't even have the slightest clue.
It's the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've actually heard that now that you say something. That's not something I knew off the top of my head, but I feel like I've heard it a few times.
Gianna Daddio.
Wow, I wonder who that. No,
you don't know this
Liv
one?
Morgan. It's Liv Morgan.
Okay. I was about to say, dude.
No, it's Liv. It's Liv.
Monty Sop. This one surprised me. Give you a hint. AEW.
Oh, okay. It's Billy Gunn.
Yep.
Yeah. Because when he was in Impact, he was like Kip Sop, I think.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I thought his real name was Kip though. Anyway.
Monty.
Interesting.
Peter England.
Oh, I've heard this one before.
And it's kind of ironic.
Oh my God. I know this one and I can't think of it. Because I saw it and I was like, really? Company.
WWE.
God, I want to say Pete Dunne, but I feel like that's his actual name. It's not Pete Dunne, is it?
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
It is Pete Dunne.
Is it really? Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought at first. I was like, no, I swear his name is Pete Dunne. But good to know. That is ironic.
About to hit you with a hard one.
Bro, okay. Those are the easy ones?
Nufalo Sanoa.
Huh?
Nufalo Sanoa.
Spell that.
Nuufolau.
Is it Apollo?
It is not Apollo.
Okay. Am I close?
No.
What company?
AEW.
Oh my God. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. Samoa Joe? I don't know.
Samoa Joe.
Is it really?
Yep. Nufalo Sanoa.
What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll take it. That was the luckiest guess ever. I had no idea. I'll take that one.
Fergal Devitt.
Oh, that's Finn Balor.
Yeah, I was about to say that one should be easy for you.
Yeah, no, that's my boy.
Curtis Hussey.
What?
Yep. Good old Curtis Hussey.
Is he current?
Yeah.
You didn't sound too sure about that.
I mean, he's in a...
Is he actively wrestling?
Yes, he is.
Okay. God, I don't even. That last name does not ring a bell at all. What promotion?
Impact.
Man, I don't know. Tommy Dreamer.
No,
Am
that
I
would be Fandango.
really?
Yep, because he was known as Johnny Curtis. He used his
I was about to
first
say
name as
I
his last
knew
name.
I knew Curtis was his name, but I didn't know his last name was Hussey.
Yep,
Jesus. Okay.
Michael Hickenbottom.
Oh, that's Shawn Michaels.
Yep. I'll hit you with another hard one. Tori
Big
Ewan.
E.
Oh, you knew that one?
Yeah. I've known that one. I've known that one for a while.
All right, what about this one? Richard Blood.
Oh. I have no idea. Like, I don't even know where to begin. That sounds like an older name.
It is.
Okay. Is he actively wrestling?
No.
If you say no, I'm clueless. It's like Gangrel or something, isn't it?
I mean, he just had a match recently, but he hasn't actively wrestled in a while.
I don't know.
That would be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
When did he just have a match?
I
Like
could have swore he
6 months
wrestled.
ago?
I mean, it's recent.
Okay. Okay. Well, I remember he wrestled like 3 months ago or 6 months ago or something. I wouldn't say it's recent, but I guess compared to his other matches, it is.
Compared to WrestleMania.
Jesus. Okay.
Thomas Peastock.
What company? Because I'm clueless.
WWE.
Of course it is.
Active.
That sounds like the most basic, like, white boy name out of any video game I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
You said Thomas Peastock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of like the whitest, like nerdiest white boy in WWE. Like, who does that name fit? I have no idea. What brand? Like,
WWE.
no, what Raw, SmackDown, NXT? That's not gonna help
Raw.
any, but
Raw.
Raw.
Yeah, Raw.
God, I don't. Yeah, it didn't help any. No idea.
Baron Corbin.
Okay, I see. I feel like if you would have said NXT, I would have felt better about myself for not knowing. But then you said Raw, and I don't know, whatever. I don't know. Interesting. I wouldn't say he's a nerdy white boy, but he's definitely a very white boy.
Alex Rizzo. I'm gonna be surprised if you know this one.
Rizzo?
Yep, Alex Rizzo.
Is it AEW?
He was formerly WWE. He is currently deceased.
Jesus. Okay. How formerly WWE? Give me like an era or
Attitude Era.
God, of course. They're all dead. Not really, but like, if you're gonna say there's a deceased wrestler from Attitude Era, it's a lot of them. I don't know.
You ready for it?
Sure.
Big Dick Dudley.
Okay. Sure.
All right, I'll give you an easy one. Robert Roode Jr.
Is he really a junior?
Yes.
That's really his name?
Yes.
I thought he just had the best wrestling name ever.
No, he's really Robert Roode Jr.
That's awesome. This dude was born to be a wrestler.
His
Damn.
full legal name is Robert Francis Roode Jr.
That dude was. They knew. They knew he was gonna be wrestling. They're like, yo. That dude was born with the best wrestling name.
Yes, I agree. George Murdoch.
Trevor Murdoch?
No. Same promotion.
I don't know anybody from NWA right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Except for Tyrus. Yeah, I don't know.
It would be Tyrus.
Oh, okay. I thought once I said that, you'd be like, yeah, that's him. All right, whatever.
I was waiting to see if you gave your final answer.
That was the only guess I had. Because the only other guy I know that's there right now.
Brian Jesus Kelly.
Oh. I feel like I know Brian Kelly. The Jesus throws me off.
It threw me off too.
I don't know. I thought I'd be better at this, but I'm also surprised that I'm not surprised that I'm not.
He's WWE.
For whatever reason, I'm thinking Santos Escobar.
Nope.
Am I
It
close?
No.
No? Okay. Give it to me then.
Byron Saxton.
Really?
Yes.
Bro, he has a good name. He definitely seems like a Byron. Interesting.
Carly Colon.
Is that Carlito?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll say it's either him, Primo, or Epico. One of the three.
Charles Betts.
I'm clueless.
Chad Gable.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew his last name was Betts. I didn't know his first name was Charles.
Cedric Johnson.
Cedric Alexander?
Sure is.
Yeah. A lot of them, they use their first name. That's what I did. So, makes it a little easier.
Adrienne Reese.
Are these all males?
No.
Okay, this is a female?
Yes.
Okay. Main roster? Or not?
AEW.
Oh, God. I don't even know. Like, Britt Baker?
Nope.
Why am I forgetting her name right now? The freaking TBS champion.
Nope.
What is her name? Why am I going blank?
Jade Cargill.
Thank you. My God.
This would be Ember Moon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought. What's her last name?
Reese.
I thought her last name was Palmer.
Mm-mm.
I'm looking this up. I refuse. Did you get off Wikipedia?
Yeah, her real name is Adrienne Reese. Or Adrienne Reese. She's married to a Palmer.
I know, that's what. She's married to Matthew Palmer. Huh. I thought her name was actually Athena Palmer.
All right. Got one more for you.
Intriguing. What's up?
Michael Hunter Hutter.
EC3.
Oh, look at you go.
Listen, there's some people that I like them a lot, and I know their real names because I Wikipedia them. Yeah, no, I knew him.
Said one more, but you got that kind of quick.
Yeah. Give me another.
Jimmy Morris.
John Morrison.
Nope.
Really?
His is
John Hennigan.
John
That's
Hennigan,
right. That's
yeah.
right. You said Jimmy Morris.
Jimmy Morris.
What company?
Indies. He formerly WWE. Formerly WWE.
That doesn't help.
Its newer era.
I don't even know who's on the Indies anymore. I know it's not Cardona. Are they with any notable promotion? Like even GCW or MLW? Like anything?
Let me check for you.
Because that doesn't ring a bell at all.
Current promotion. Warrior Wrestling.
What? I know. Okay, to be fair, I know of that promotion. But I don't know anybody in WWE or used to be WWE that's there right now.
He challenged Nick Aldis for the NWA World Heavyweight title in 2018.
That means absolutely jack shit to me. To be honest with you.
He appeared on the Grimm's Toy Show Wrestling.
That's a whole different conversation that I don't even want to go into.
And he was ranked number 410 of the top 500.
Damn, that one's going to tell me exactly who it is. No, I have no idea who this is.
Any man with two hands has a chance.
James Ellsworth.
It is James Ellsworth.
How did he hit the top 500?
Because he pinned AJ Styles, man. Twice.
What?
Yes.
How did he? Okay, whatever.
He pinned AJ Styles twice in 2017.
I got carried by AJ Styles when I was in diapers. Does that mean I'm in the top 500 too? Like.
He also won via disqualification in a WWE Championship match.
I went to WrestleMania. Like. Oh my god.
I really thought you were gonna get a lot more of those, to be honest with you.
I didn't. If they're not like people I've looked up before, I generally don't know them.
I just love your reaction to Samoa Joe's name.
I mean, I figured it was either. My first thought was Samoan.
No, your first thought was Nigerian, sir.
No.
No.
I know. My first thought was Samoan, but then Apollo used to go by like Uha. Once you spelled it, it reminded me of Apollo's old ring name before he got to WWE. So I was thinking WWE originally, and that was the closest person I could get to that spelling. And then once you said AEW, I was like, okay, Samoan again.
I definitely would not be able to pronounce Apollo Crews' real name.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said once you spelled it, I was like, okay. So I was thinking WWE, and then you spelled it. I'm like, the closest one that I can even remember or think of is Apollo, because I knew his first name was spelled roughly the way it is. But once you said AEW, I got back on my Samoans. There's only Samoans I can think of in WWE or the freaking NOI family.
The bloodline?
Exactly. So once you said AEW, I got back on my Samoan track, and I was like, it has to be Samoa Joe.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for listening today. Be sure to follow all of our socials. It's most of it's Stable Connection on everything.
Except for Twitter, because they hate long handles.
Exactly. If you like, go to our Twitter or our TikTok. You can find our link tree, and you can just follow all of our socials there.
And the Discord. Is the Discord on Linktree yet?
It should be. If it's not, I will add it.
We need to, because I want more people in the Discord talking to us.
Thank you to everybody who's been listening. We've gained quite a bit of followers on Spotify.
That's right. You told me that. We had, what, 11?
Yeah,
how many? Does it tell you how many we're at? Sorry to interrupt, but does it tell you like what number we're at right this second?
No.
I want to set a goal. And I want to reach that goal.
But thank you everybody for listening. Be sure to catch us next week when we record again. besides that, thank you for everybody that's listening, and we are out.